So one of the craziest things just happened, and it should make TMSBEYBLADE one of the happiest people, but also maybe one of the most disappointed at the same time, is that Leon Claw potentially has an evolution. Let's get into it. Okay, you saw nothing. So there's some recent images that came out showcasing a potential UX evolution for Leon Claw. Now this evolution is a little controversial. For number one, Leon Claw is now a defense type for UX. And number two, these might be fake images. It's not 100% certain that these images are 100% confirmed, but from what the information we've gotten in the past, and the hints that the manga and anime have set up, we know we're due for a UX Leon Claw at some point. And this kinda is like, oh my goodness, Leon Claw? What? UX? And it kinda would make sense, but at the same time, not. The biggest thing that throws people off is that this is a defense type, not a balance type. Leon Claw has been a balance type, and now it's a defense type? Yeah, I'm just as confused. Sorry, it's like early morning for me, and I need coffee to function because I did not get sleep. Tasty. And it's not entirely out of the picture that these are not fakes. But considering the fact that if we look at fake brands such as like SB, all these different fake brands, their boxes look very similar to TT. So it probably wouldn't be that far off if somebody, as a joke, created fake packaging art. Oh god, I see where this is going. Oh boy. Yeah, it wouldn't be far off if somebody created some fake packaging art, actually printed it out, and then actually decided, alright, so let's spend a bunch of money on all these, and looks like, yeah, I don't know why somebody would, but you know, it's not entirely out of the question. We do have the official parts for this, and it's some interesting things. So number one, if we take a closer look at this, let's take a little gander, shall we? We got a better look at the box here, front and back here. Disappointing that we have this giant X, considering all we have is these images right now. This is a huge thing because this is you can see the Leon Claw bit, or beast bit right there. And then this giant blade of it all. I don't know if this is less spin or not because, hang on. No, it's right spin. It's right spin. You can barely see, but it's right spin there. These blades, the way they are focused, is like a right spinning version of Dragoon. It's terrifying, honestly. It's really terrifying to see how these blades are being placed at, because you would expect this maybe out of a left spin, not a right spin. And considering that we can see right here on this little tab deal, there you go. Yeah, it's right spin. So this is going to be UX number 6. It's an interesting design. I can't lie. It's an interesting design. I don't know how to feel about it. It looks like just a beefier version of Leon Claw if you put it in more the attack stat of Dragoon. So what's the new parts? What is Leon gonna get this time around for UX Bay? Well, it's gonna get a new ratchet, which thank God we're getting new ratchets because I'm tired of getting the same old ratchets. Anyway, we're getting 760, as you can see right there, 760. It is basically another rounded ratchet, similar to 960, except this time, instead of 9 bits on it, technically like a 3-dash, this one's 760, and it looks very, very rounded. More like if 560 got more rounded. That's from what we can tell. And its gimmick that this has is basically if you created Curse to Tomb but in Beyblade X. The idea here is that the layer and the ratchet basically create a huge freaking wall of just same amount of force. It's the wall and Leon Claw. So if you hit Leon Claw, you're hitting the ratchet, and it's just like you're hitting a wall. How good this is gonna be? No clue. But the bit that we get, and the most thing that is like, what the heck, is we're getting gear flat. Honestly, at this point, it would make so much more sense if we had gotten gear flat, not gear flat, But the Unite driver, or Gear Point? Yeah, Gear Point, that's what it comes on. If we got Gear Point, that would make so much more sense. But here's the thing, it's not just like, oh, hey, look right here, that's the defense symbol for Gear Flat. So maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's just showing Gear Flat as a defense and the layer's a balance, right? I wish I was joking. That is a defense symbol right there. What are you doing? What's going on? I really don't understand the factor of this. If this is real, what in the world? And honestly, okay, that's not what I wanted to click on. Honestly, I don't know what to say really about this. It's the fact that we got a UX Leon Claw and it's a defense type. Noozle is rolling around in his sleep right now as I speak. Honestly, I don't know what Noozuma's point's gonna be on this. Is if he's gonna be happy about it or if he's gonna be absolutely disappointed by this. I really don't know. I'm curious to find out though. Anyway, subscribe for more Beyblade information.